This question, so let's get right to it. Jen writes, how old are you? How long did it take when you stopped dyeing till it was completely gray? Thank you for sharing. By the way, you are beautiful. Thank you, Jen, for the love. I appreciate it. I am currently 53 years young. And when I started the gray hair process, when I made the decision to ditch the dye, I was 59. Not 59. I was 49. Sorry, I was 49 years young, almost just shy of a month of my 50th birthday. So it took me, I was growing, I'm so sorry. I look at the giggles now. I just aged myself like 10 years. Or 7 years, I'm really bad at math. I've lost my train of thought, menopause. Okay, breathe, focus, Vanessa, focus. All right, this is serious business. I was growing out a pixie cut, a very short pixie cut that I had for over a decade that I loved, but it was time for a change. So I had started growing out the pixie cut about 5 months before I had ever even made an inkling that I was gonna go gray. My hair was probably, I don't know, it had gotten to about there. Once I started, what is it, September? Talk much, Vanessa? I'm so excited to share this. It's like, it's all bubbling up. September 26th, 2019 was the last hair color that I had. And it took me, because I was growing out my gray, and I really wanted it to be at this length, it took me a little over 2 years, maybe even 2.5 years. Now here's the thing. If I had wanted, and in fact, I think I cut the last bit of dye at about 3 years, maybe even a little bit longer, because once I'd kind of gotten it to here, I was like, I really wanted it to get down here. And so I was kind of hanging on to the little bit of the dyed ends for that little last few months that really could have gone. The long-winded answer is, it took a couple of years, but it could have been much shorter if I had opted for a short haircut, or if I didn't mind that the hair was shorter, it could have been a much faster process. A side note is that, and this happens to a lot of the Silver Sisters, when we get down to the end, like when we're finally gonna get the haircut and get all of the old dye off, oftentimes it's kind of emotional. Like you don't want to get rid of it. It's so odd. Like we're so excited to get the full silver crown, but the experience, especially with the slow grow out, is so extraordinary that it's a little traumatic, if you will. Not traumatic, it's just an end to the new beginning. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, and thanks a lot. Have a great day.